Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle?
And now it's no secret that fast food establishments aren't usually the classiest of places you can find yourself in. And you know what, let's just be real, most fast food establishments are cooked, alright? Completely and utterly cooked. But some are much worse than others. A little more violent, a little more dirty, a little more unpredictable. So without further ado, here are the most devious and dangerous fast food chains. Alright, now first up on our list, we got the food establishment that had a Predator, but not an Apex Legends, as their spokesman. And in case you don't know what I'm talking about Subway. Yup, the place that had a literal child predator as their spokesperson. Really not a good start, Subway. Really not a good start. But yeah, Subway gets real devious, bro. I'm serious. I mean, for one, what other sandwich place do you know that's open at all hours of the night? And I worked at a sandwich spot before, okay? Trust me, I know how it goes. But the latest I ever worked was like 11:30. But 24 hours for sandwiches? I mean, you're leaving your doors open to all types of characters when you stay open past midnight, all right? That's all I'm saying. I mean, the things I've witnessed personally with my own eyes at a Subway after midnight are enough for it to make the list. I mean, I was at a Subway at like 1 a.m. one time. Don't ask me why, okay? I just wanted a sandwich. And the lady at the counter just finished my sandwich and for some reason started up the next customer's order instead of just ringing me up, which I could never understand why they do that. Like, my sandwich is right there, wrapped up. I'm looking at it. I mean, why are you walking away from me right now? Do you just want me to steal it? But yeah, and then the lady walks back over to make the next customer his sandwich, and this guy literally starts confessing that he thinks he might have just unalived someone. To the Subway lady. Bro, what the fuck? Now, there was another dude there working at the Subway, and I'm pretty sure they ended up alright, but at that moment, I just left the bill on the counter, and I took my sandwich, and I let them keep the change, okay? Because I was not going to risk my life for a grilled chicken footlong on Italian herbs and cheese. And then, of course, you got the famous employee of the month right here, splitting up the turkey with his bare hands while he sits on the counter with his dirty-ass feet. Yeah, seriously, this is real. And if this wasn't bad enough, Subway has had not one, not two, but 3 hepatitis outbreaks. I'm actually going out for a nice meatball marinara and coming home with a fever, diarrhea, and jaundice. And then, of course, we have to include the lovely incident where 2 Subway employees got shot over putting too much mayo on a sandwich. Yeah, that's what I said. They got shot because they put too much mayo on a sandwich. And this wasn't the only incident like this, but I'm not going to list them all off. Okay, but Subway, dangerous, devious, and really just not always safe after dark. But the next fast food demons we got, Burger King. Okay, a lot of people like to hate on Burger King, and I just want to say the hate can be a bit over the top sometimes. I mean, they aren't the worst fast food chain ever, alright? But at the same time, I can't really say the hate is unjustified. Now, before we even talk about any of the crazy shit that happens at Burger King, can we just talk about the experiments these guys are doing back there in the Burger King lab? We really need to talk, BK, alright? We need to have a sit down, because what the f*** is this? Yes, this is a real Burger King menu item that they had on the menu. And it is literally 20 slices of cheese between 2 buns. And that is literally it. But I mean, why should that matter when they have the Whopper? Or the Whopperito? Or the Donut Whopper? Or the Whopper Pizza? Or how about the Windows 7 Whopper? Yes, Windows 7 as in Microsoft Windows 7 Whopper. With a whopping 7 patties on it. You see what I did there? Whopping 7 patties. Like whopping, like Whopper.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And then you got like this fucking slime ball mucus burger.
There's some of that green right there, beef patty.
And they even made a butter chicken burger. I mean, BK is out here moving like me when I get home baked as shit at 3 in the morning. But then, of course, you have the real top tier menu items, like this one from literally 3 months ago, where this lady actually got weed in her Burger King order.
Got my kids some chicken fries. This bag came. If you look down in there, you can see some residue. She got her chicken fries. Chicken fries with the side of... Do you see that? You can't say that on here. Mary Jane. From Burger King in Hamilton, Ohio.
Okay, yeah, well, this lady got a free 8th. I don't really see the problem here. I mean, look, if that was me, I would have been doing victory laps in that drive-thru. Okay, just loading up on water cups and small fries. But yeah, that one was kind of cool. Unlike this next incident, where a mother found blood in her 4-year-old's kid's meal. I mean, what the f***, bro? Imagine taking your child to Burger King to get a kid's meal, okay? A meal for kids. And instead, they get a bag full of crime scene evidence. I mean, this little girl couldn't even enjoy a couple of bag fries, okay? Because apparently the whole bag had blood in it. Because apparently one of the workers had cut themselves before bagging up the order. And I guess decided to bleed all over it and then still serve it. I mean, come on, bro. This isn't fucking Jigsaw's Funhouse, okay? It's Burger King. Why are you bleeding all over my food? And of course, you can't forget Burger King foot lettuce.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
I mean, most of you probably recognize these two iconic Payless non-slip shoes standing in these two bins of lettuce. Now, this 2012 internet meme of this BK employee standing in the fucking lettuce went super viral, and even though everyone usually just sees this as like, oh, haha, it's the funny Burger King foot lettuce meme, haha. I mean, imagine being one of the customers who had any lettuce at that Burger King that day. I'd be pretty pissed, all right? That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Burger King is a wild card. But our next entry is possibly one of the most infamous of them all. Because you see, kids, long before the days of Popeye's chicken, there was another who stood as the reigning fried chicken fast food king. The man, the myth, the legend, the Colonel. And KFC is what I'm talking about. Now, I'll be honest, if I'm craving some fried chicken and live violent entertainment, I'm betting on Popeyes to be the better option. Because, I mean, Popeyes employees are just always looking for a reason, okay? Any reason. But we already talked about Popeyes in part 1, so if you're wondering why I haven't mentioned Popeyes or Waffle House or McDonald's, they're all in part 1, all right? But yeah, I think people are forgetting that KFC has been outside, all right? Out fucking side. And am I the only one who's noticed that KFC, like, refuses to fucking renovate their buildings? Or at least from the ones I've seen, because, I mean, walking into a KFC is like getting in a time machine. Okay, every KFC I see, like, half the letters are fading off of the building, and it smells like lingering crack smoke and piss before you even get to the door. And the floors in there are always sticky as shit. I mean, the floors in a fucking corn shoot room are probably less sticky than the floors in KFC. Especially the KFC Taco Bell hybrids. Which I guess Taco Bell can make the list now too, it. But you know what I think it is? It's that Baja Blast, bro. Everyone's just overfilling their cups, okay? My cup runneth over, Lord, okay? With Baja Blast. And it's spilling all over the floor, and now I need to fucking oil up the soles of my shoes just to get out of here. Honestly, it's probably intentional to keep you in there longer, you know? You walk in there, just a big back looking for some fried chicken, and your feet keep sticking to the floor. Eventually, you might just give up. But yeah, besides the obvious red flags of dangers KFC gives off, there's also the actual evidence of danger. Like this image of what appears to be KFC employees in South Africa hosing down chicken outside on the ground. Bro, these guys are watering the chicken like it's gonna grow into some fucking chicken trees. I mean, that would be pretty cool though, huh? Fried chicken trees. And then there was the incident back in 2017 where random quality testing of ice at KFC locations in the UK found fecal bacteria. Oh yeah, and apparently it was also at some McDonald's and Burger Kings. So yet another reason why they've been on the list already. But yeah, in case you aren't aware, fecal is poop. They found poop germs in the ice cubes. I mean, imagine just sitting there drinking your hazardous McDonald's Sprite as the ice cubes slowly melt poop into your cup. Anyways, and then of course you have the acts of violence commonly found in KFC. This first incident, for example, taking place literally like 2 weeks ago, and where a group of men got into an altercation in a KFC, which resulted in a KFC employee trying to break the shit up and getting stabbed multiple times. And then, of course, you have the infamous KFC unalivings. Honestly, I've said stabbed and shot a few times now, so I don't even know if it matters anymore. But the KFC massacre, as is typically known, was the robbing, kidnapping, and unaliving of 5 people from a KFC restaurant in Texas in the 1980s that went unsolved for 20 years. And they never even caught the third dude either. So, yeah, that one's pretty dark, actually. Anyways, yeah, and then there was this KFC civil war that was going on, which, okay, was really just a beef between 2 coworkers. But yeah, basically what happened was a KFC employee got shot, and then his coworker, a 17-year-old boy, helped keep him alive, and he actually managed to survive. And then a week later, that same 17-year-old boy was fired, and the shooter was an ex-KFC employee. Okay, so a lot of lore in this story. But I mean, yeah, KFC fired this kid for saving a life. If that doesn't scream devious to you, I don't know what will. But yeah, these were some of the most devious and dangerous fast food chains. Now, I just want to say real quick, I am by no means saying not to eat at any of these places. Not that that would stop you though, huh, Big Back? Okay, I'm kidding. But yeah, I just figured I should just remind people that these places are basically fight clubs that serve food. But yeah, let me know some of your guys' fast food experiences in the comments, whether it was as a customer or as an employee. What crazy things have you witnessed at fast food joints? And if you guys enjoyed this, I did a part 1 to this last year, so feel free to go check that out. And if you're still watching, make sure to go follow me on Instagram, where I post channel updates and unseen bonus content. And of course, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for your support, your likes, your comments, your subs. Everything means a lot. And I'll see y'all in the next video.